USC, as you guys know, had a valedictorian who, ironically, not only was a hijabi girl, but also had a minor in resisting genocide studies. And of course, due to the fact that she is hijabi and also has a minor in resistance to genocide studies, USC was terrified of the prospect, not the guarantee, but the prospect alone of her potentially saying something about Israel's genocidal campaign against the Palestinian population at the commencement speech that she was supposed to give as the valedictorian. For those of you who don't know, valedictorian means she got like literally the highest grade in her class, which is really, really interesting when you think about it. Having said that, USC immediately was like, yeah, fuck off. We're not letting you speak. Why? Because because it will be a security threat to the students. Why would that be a security threat for students when Milo Yiannopoulos was allowed on campus and Ben Shapiro was allowed on campus and there's protesters and counter protesters? It's fucking bullshit. It's bullshit. The real reason is because USC doesn't want her actually offending some of the richer alumni, some of the donors, by, fucking up the bag by talking about a little bit, at least, about Israel's ethnic cleansing. But it went beyond that. After that, USC students got together and had seen, after all of the resistance to the pro-Palestinian encampments that were being set up and the violent police action, USC students got together and set up their own encampment. They were violently apprehended and arrested by the police because they're pieces of shit at USC in the administration. But USC wanted to take it one step further. Wasn't enough that they were shooting rubber bullets at them and tear gassing the fucking students and violently apprehending and arresting them in an effort to stamp out with the militant organs of the state and stop free speech from occurring on campus, free protest, enshrined to the Constitution. Then they turned around and said, we're canceling the main commencement.
Free, free Palestine!
And Illinois to D.C. Demonstrations over the violence in the Middle East are spreading across more college campuses just ahead of graduation, as tensions flare and arrests soar into the hundreds.
Let them go! Let them go!
At Emory University, heavily armed officers deployed pepper balls to break up protesters, who police say threw bottles, even tasing one person resisting arrest. Faculty
Tasing one person resisting arrest, by the way. The fact that they have not even a second pause on this and they just take it as matter of fact. Here we have a student being tased because they were resisting arrest. Well, don't show the fucking footage then, dumbass, because on the footage we can clearly see that they're zip tied and handcuffed. The fuck do you mean resisting arrest? You are showing footage of a student being violently apprehended by pig fuckers at Emory University in a 1v5, 1v4 type situation as they are being tased when their hands are handcuffed behind their fucking back. It's like they're not even trying to fucking make what your eyes can see fit the reality of what your ears can hear. Is so goddamn ridiculous.
Faculty members joining the protests.
Can you call the philosophy department office and tell them I've been arrested?
And more confrontations between protesters and police at Ohio State. After chaotic clashes at the University of Southern California.
Oh, here's the OG video of the police tasing the dude. I'm not gonna lie, he's yacked though. God damn, he's got some quads on him, dude. Holy moly. Brave fucking warrior out here. Jesus Christ. That's probably why they did it. They were like, this dude is way too fucking jacked. These pieces of shit, dude. Look at this fucking violence. Handcuffed, 3v1, tasing his fucking leg. Some chatters are saying he was also a street medic. Madness, dude. Madness. 3v1, fourth guy with the fucking riot with the less than lethal fucking standing in the corner too if anybody gets some wrong ideas. Yeah. He's handcuffed. He's zip tied. He's on the ground and they're still fucking tasing him. Jesus fucking Christ. This is just fascism in display, by the way. Representative Richie Torres and Mike Lawler are planning to introduce the Columbia Act, a bill that would create anti-Semitism monitors at select colleges. McCarthyism, baby. Ironic, especially considering that McCarthyism literally targeted so many Jewish radicals at the time. And once again, these anti-Semitic monitors will target the same fucking Jewish radicals now. Communists, socialists, anti-Zionists. It's fucking insane how nothing changes, how we just simply refuse to learn the lessons of history.
The school canceling its main commencement ceremony just 2 weeks away.
I don't understand. Specifically, why are we afraid?
The university says it won't have time to process the estimated 65,000 guests with its new safety measures in place. The unprecedented move comes after USC already nixed the graduation speech of its pro-Palestinian valedictorian due to safety concerns.
Even if they have to cancel.
That's such a bullshit fucking way to frame that too. God, I hate local news coverage on this stuff so much. Just a shame, dude. Most trusted, by the way. According to polls, consistently, local media is the most trusted media in the United States of America.
Every single commencement, that's up to them.
But what protesters are defending as free speech, some Jewish students call hate speech.
For the record, I'm willing to bet that they canceled commencement altogether because they were worried that some of the white students would also fucking have the exact same attitude.
Speech is very important, and I'm very for that, but I think there is a point where the university itself has a duty to protect all of its students, including the Jewish ones.
And overnight at the epicenter of the pro-Palestinian demonstrations, Columbia University ramping up security as counter-protests from outside groups marched near campus, demonstrators clashing on campus.
You guys be sent back to your...
The clock is ticking on negotiations with students on site of the encampment, though with no clear deadline from the university.
I'm absolutely worried what happens if the university brings in the NYPD. I think it's going to change the university forever.
And it does appear Columbia University is still preparing to hold its graduation, scheduled to happen in less than 3 weeks. Walking around campus, you'll see stacks of chairs, signs, bleachers. But many of the students I talked to are doubtful it will actually happen. A sore point for some, part of a class that graduated high school 4 years ago in 2020, Hoda, that also canceled by the pandemic.
Wow. All right. Emily Aketa for us there at Columbia. Emily, thank you.